this wind turbine. It's a magnetically levitated axial flux alternator, low wind speed, high torque wind turbine.
All right, well basically, we have a brand new project open to freshmen at the Bloomfield Tech Academy right now, and it's called the Green Energy Academy.
Well, when you think about the economic downturn, there are a couple ways we can get out of it. Number one is we can create some jobs.
Right now, the freshmen that are taking it, they have the opportunity to join into it for the next 3 years. So by the time they're seniors, they can go into either a pre-engineering program or into an apprenticeship, hopefully with PSC&G.
And how do you create those jobs? Well, you start doing things that benefit the environment and benefit people's expense accounts. So you install energy-saving equipment so people spend less money on electricity. So that if you put a system in, it's going to take a 30% tax credit, not a deduction, a tax credit. The other thing you begin to do is you start making investments. Now, to make investments, you have to borrow money. So I think we have an obligation to make sure that when we borrow money from future generations through stimulus funds, for example, that we create benefits for those future generations.
We are a green team, geothermal, photovoltaic, and energy recovery.
The green business is going to be booming in the future, so this gets the students prepared for it. And I'm actually looking forward to working in that field.
And learning about hydrogen fuel cells and how they work, and it's very interesting.
PSC&G has given us they gave us $5,000 for a grant that we worked on together, and all of this, the solar panels, the wind turbines, even the storage facility that we have for our battery tank, all of that came from that funds.
So at GreenFest, we're trying to teach people everything that is available to them, whether it's nuclear power or programmable thermostats or compact fluorescent light bulbs or environmentally friendly clothing that is on a booth around the corner here. So there's a whole series of steps that people can take from the very small to the very big, all of it pointing in the same direction.
These are red wiggler worms. They're for composting.
But really what it is getting your compost to accelerate, your food waste to accelerate and become compost.
These stones are biodegradable.
Recycle!
Rule number three. Nothing is limitless, meaning there is only so much to go around.
That's right. It says nothing is limitless, which means there's only so much to go around.
Yeah, I don't quite remember this many children last year, which is wonderful to see. I think we're about 600 to 800, I was told here today. There's a whole setup in the back for how one can compost and how one can live with an ever-increasing eye towards being environmentally friendly and sustainable. They'll probably spin that wheel 1,000 times to try and win a thermostat, and the noise is driving me crazy, but they're going to have a great time here. The whole family will have a fun time here.
Thank you all for coming. What a great crowd. I love New Jersey. I'm going to sit just because I'm old and tired, but not that tired that I'm not going to try to affect a little more change here today in your fair garden state. And PSEG for their wonderful sponsorship of this to make this happen and all the good work they're doing. Great stuff that they're doing. I thank them for that. I'm going to be talking about the environment today, but it will be a message of hope, I promise you.
Energy systems, agriculture systems, efficiency, and conservation. These are the things that need new paradigms and real paradigm shifts.
I've replaced all of my windows with double pane, low emissivity glass. What about you, Ed?
I haven't replaced all of them, no.
Oh, you haven't
I have a remodel
one.
planned. I didn't want that extra carbon footprint.
Oh, he's got a remodel.
Taking them out and doing them again later. There's a few windows we're waiting. We're going to replace them when we do this remodel. So
are we? We are going to replace them.
Do we create policy that allows people who haven't participated in the economy to begin to participate?
Well, we have our hands in so many different things right now. As you may be aware, we're trying to expand our involvement in solar energy. We are trying to expand our involvement in energy efficiency. We are trying to initiate an offshore wind farm. We're trying to initiate a compressed air energy storage system. We're trying to expand our involvement in new nuclear. So we're touching all of the key areas to make sure that energy is produced in a sustainable manner, and electricity in particular becomes the clean energy fuel of choice for tomorrow.